Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Blue. I've noticed today is Mother's Day, and I see a lot of people out there with these baskets. And like I said, the baskets on Mother's Day look just like the baskets on Halloween, or look like just like the baskets on Easter, or look just like the baskets on Valentine's Day. They all look the same, but they might change the title of the basket. And the funny thing is, like I always say, just because it's Mother's Day don't mean you was a good mother. A lot of times, people have children for the wrong reasons. They had children because they liked to fuck. They had children because they wasn't wearing a condom. They had children to hold on to a man. They had children to be spiteful. They had children because they want somebody to boss around. They had children just to be on welfare. I've seen plenty of times. I've heard stories and I've seen it myself where a woman would have like 3 or 4 different kids by 3 or 4 different men just so she could get a check and sit on her ass all day. I grew up in Tennessee, in Fort Campbell, Kentucky, about army bases. Just like on the movie Officer and the Gentleman, women used to wait by the barracks for the men to come in. They come in so they could see who they was gonna fuck and get pregnant by. And then once they get pregnant and they prove that the baby is by that soldier, then the soldier has to pay an allotment check. And that's a constant check that goes out to the mother, no matter what. And she could just sit on her ass, collect a check monthly. So like I was saying, just because you're a mother or had a baby, don't mean that you should be celebrating Mother's Day. Now, everybody is not entitled to that position. But like I've been saying, made a joke about before, you need a driver's license. In order to drive a car, you need a driver's license. Some people need a license to have a baby and regulate what they spit out their vagina. Because some people use their children for punching bags. And indoctrinate their children with all this bullshit about different religions and shit like that, and then the child grow fucked up and they wonder why. Some people think they could beat their children, and a lot of times and make them a better child. A lot of times parents beat their children is because they dealing with their own personal issues, and they mad because they couldn't keep the guy that they got pregnant by, so they beat the shit out the child. Like I just seen the lady out there begging with the baby carriage, and then she'll indoctrinate the baby and make the baby grow up and think like she's the greatest mother in the world, and that baby will be celebrating Mother's Day just because she was taught that her mother was this and that and so great and shit. But her mother's out there begging for dollars instead of getting out there and trying to find a job. Like I said before, people fuck up their life and then they want you to fix it. I've seen it countless times where mothers just beat the shit out their children with broom handles, hangers, curtain rods, extension cords, shoes, and a lot of us laugh at that because that's the way most of us grew up in the hood, and we think it's funny now. But like I said, just because you had a baby don't mean you're entitled to that position to be celebrating Mother's Day. And like I said before, the cycle just repeats itself, and a lot of us are pretty much like plankton. Plankton is the smallest organism that keeps the ecological system going in the sea. And like I said before, the big fish eat the little fish, and most of us in the hood are like plankton. That we keep the ecosystem going because a lot of us grow up and go back and forth. The prison, create jobs for doctors. Create jobs for lawyers, judges, bailiffs, court-appointed attorneys, janitors that keep the courthouse clean. A lot of these guys that get arrested go upstate. These people upstate can't find a job, so they build prisons up north to keep the ecosystem. To keep the economy flourishing in these upstate jobs where there are no jobs in the cities. So they build jobs in the upstate areas, and this is the way these people in these upstate areas have jobs. And where do they get the jobs from? They get jobs because they send these children born in these poor neighborhoods back and forth to jail. And that's how these judges get jobs. That's how these prison guards get jobs. Now the people that clean the prison get jobs. So pretty much I said that black people are like shrimp. We're like plankton in the Damn, we're like plankton. Excuse me. We're like plankton in the ecological system. Excuse me. And that's pretty much what it is. So just for this Mother's Day and your mother, it don't mean that you should be celebrating Mother's Day. And like I said before, you need a license to drive a car. Some people need a driver's license. Some people need a license to have a baby. I'm just saying, man. Take it easy.